Hello friends, I'm Robin. If you happen to be new to my channel today, I've been decorating my home for Christmas for the past 4 or 5 weeks, and when I decorate, I don't do a lot of deep cleaning, so I'm really behind on my chores. So today, I'm going to take this Saturday morning and pretty much touch every room in my house and get some deep cleaning done. I'm also going to show you guys an easy pinto bean recipe that we like to call cowboy beans. It's quick, easy, and really yummy. So if you've got a to-do list a mile long like me, get on up and let's do some Christmas cleaning together. Okay, real quickly, let me show you the state of the kitchen. Right now, it's a mess. So the bar really needs to be cleaned off. Lots of trash. I have a video uploading. I need to go put that into my office. I've got, of course, always a dirty coffee area. I've got a pot of beans I've got to put on, and there's really no dirty dishes. So that's a miracle. So let's start here in the kitchen.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true.
Just wanted y'all to see that Drake was right under my feet, so I had to step over her to get to the refrigerator. Trying to show some dirt. I've got to wipe this down. It's really dirty. I don't think I've wiped this out since Thanksgiving, so it really needs some attention. So I'm just going to take a hot rag, some multi-purpose cleaner, and wipe this down really quickly.
Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby.
Okay, now let's rinse off these beans. Oh, let me get my colander. Okay, so I'm going to rinse these beans real quickly, and then we'll get them into the crock pot. So I've just been soaking these overnight, and I kept watching them before I went to bed to make sure that they had enough water, because water does absorb, but the beans absorb the water to make them softer. So when I went to bed last night, I made sure they were good and covered up. That's very important. Okay, so we're just going to rinse them one more time, and then we'll get them over into the crock pot. Alright, now I'm just going to cover them in some chicken broth. I normally use beef broth, but I'm out. So I'm just going to cover them real quickly with some broth. Okay, now that they're covered, I'm going to put the lid on them. I'm going to put them on for low for 8 hours. And I'm going to watch them for about an hour. Turn it off. I'll watch them for about an hour and then we'll add some stuff to them. Okay, now I'm going to take the Snowdrop, that's the Snowdrop scent that's in the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner, and wipe down all the cabinets. Then I'm going to clean the stovetop and clean off that filthy microwave and then do a couple of dishes.
Won't you come in out of the snow and cold? We've got it nice and warm. In here you'll find both young and old, seeking shelter from the storm. It's the spirit of the season to open up the door.
Okay, so let me show you real fast some of my favorite products to clean my stovetop. It's this Mrs. Meyer's Clean Surface Scrub, Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Surface Scrub in the lavender scent. I just love this stuff. And then I mix it with the Mrs. Meyer's Baking Soda Lemon Verbata. I always say that wrong. So anyway, there's the name. So that's what I'm going to clean the stovetop with, and I like to use paper towels. But first, let's tackle this dirty, filthy microwave. Oh my goodness, it has definitely not been cleaned since Thanksgiving. And obviously, no one knows how to cover up their food. So let's get clean on the microwave first, and then we'll clean this dirty stovetop.
Come sit down by the hearth. Let go of your worries, strifes and cares. Give the here and now all its worth. It's the spirit of the season to open up your heart. It's the spirit of the season to heal
This is pretty much the process that I use every time I clean my stovetop. I just take those two products and kind of make a paste out of it, and then I take a wet sponge and make sure that the product is covered all over the stovetop, and then I let it sit there and completely dry.
The forecast ain't clear, so will you please light my way and lead this old man's sleigh? I said, Rudolph, my friend, once more will you lend your red nose, or heaven knows how this sleigh ride will end. Rudolph, my man, you're the only one who can save the day. Say yea or nay. Now will you pull my sleigh? Rudolph,
If you happen to be new to my channel today, hello, my name's Robin. I'm married to my husband Derek, and we're both empty nesters. We've got 3 grown children and 4 grandchildren, and I just love keeping my house cozy and clean and inviting, and so just filming that for you guys just comes natural to me. I love giving you tips on how I keep my household running, and I just love decorating my home throughout this year, especially during the holiday seasons. So not only will you find cleaning content here, but you'll find tons of decorating inspiration here on my channel. So if that's something that interests you, please take a second before you leave today and hit that red subscribe button. And if you do that, let me know in the comment section maybe your name and where you're from. I also have an Instagram account. I would love for us to follow each other over on that platform. I'll leave my channel here on the screen. It's at Robin Lane Lowe.
yeah.
Keeping this white sink clean is not an easy job, let me tell you, especially when I get behind on it and let it get just a little extra dingy and not quite as clean as it should be. But this barkeeper's friend will get it sparkly clean. I'll just sprinkle some of the powder on there, get my scrub brush wet, and go to town. And believe me, it works every time.
Rudolph, pretty please, don't be such a tease. Let's have some fun and go make this a Merry Christmas for everyone. Merry Christmas for everyone. Merry Christmas for everyone.
Alright, now that my product is completely dry, I'm going to take some wet paper towels and get it all wiped off. I'll probably use about 4 or 5 paper towels before I can get it completely taken off. And then once it's all off, I'll use some all-purpose cleaner to make sure I didn't leave any residue behind. I've also noticed some people that they go back and they use glass cleaner on their stovetop to make it good and extra shiny. I've never done that before, but I'll have to try that next time and show you guys, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Let me know in the comment section if you already do that, if you always finish off cleaning your stovetop by using a glass cleaner. Now I'm just going to put out some fresh hand towels, and these gorgeous new hand towels came from my friend Michaela Cabral. I'll leave her name here on the screen. Go check out her channel. If you're an Aldi person, she has great Aldi videos and cooks with me, and she has a really cute channel, so go check her out, y'all. Not too bad in the dining room. I need to put the meal up. I've got some boxes to break down and put out in the burn pile. So let's get going in the dining room. Okay, friends, dining room is back in order. Everything's fresh and clean, wiped down. Kitchen's counters are cleared off. Just the best feeling in the whole world, if you ask me. And there's supper in the crock pot. So let's move on to the next room. Okay, we're going to move into the master bathroom, and I always like to open up that window. It's especially if I'm going to be using some bleach. I am going to be squirting down the commode in just a minute with some bleach. It's going to be in a Mrs. Meyer's bottle, but it's some Clorox cleaner that the other bottle quit spraying for me, so I just poured it over into that Mrs. Meyer's bottle. So if you see that is bleach that I'll be squirting down onto the commode. And then here I'm just going to take some Lysol wipes to get the sink and the vanity good and clean. Then I'm going to sweep the floors, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do in the bathroom today.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. snow is falling down, and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
All right, so it's been a few hours since I've been cooking the beans. They're looking delicious. So now let's head over to the stove and get our meat browned. So I've got about a pound of ground round there, and the seasonings that I use are just Tony seasonings, some onion powder, some garlic powder, some salt and pepper, and some chili powder. That's all that I put in my seasoning. And I don't really measure, I just kind of throw it in there because I've done it for so long. So let's get to browning this meat, and then this will go inside the beans. And I've also cut up a fairly large onion to go inside the beans also. This is very optional, but we love onions. So I diced up an onion really well, and it's gonna go in here. And one more secret ingredient, a can of Rotel tomatoes, juice and all. Okay, now the meat is all ready, the seasonings are in there, and the meat is good and brown, so let's add it over into our pot of beans. And for the last ingredient, our hamburger meat. And guys, we grew up calling these cowboy beans, so I'm not sure what all you guys call them, or the different names you guys call them, but my mother always called them cowboy beans, and that's what we call them. So let me know in the comment section if you fix this for your family, but you've got a different name for it. So these have been cooking for about 2 hours, so they're going to cook for another probably 5 hours, and we will test them out. Okay, let's get our lid put on there. And the main thing you need to make sure of is that there's always liquid in there. You do not want them to get too dry. Alright, now that I have the hall vacuumed, let's move into our bedroom. I'm going to start by just clearing off our nightstands and then using a hand duster and dusting them pretty well. I've been sick for the last couple of weeks. You can probably still hear it in my voice as I'm doing this voiceover today, but that's why I don't have my Christmas sheets on my bed. Those are flannel Christmas sheets, and having fever and not feeling good, I pulled out my sheets that I normally use during the summer because they keep you really cool and it helps me not to sweat. So that's why I don't have my Christmas sheets on the bed today. So I'm just going to make the bed, take care of the nightstands, do some vacuuming. That's pretty much all I'm going to do in the bedroom today.
But you kept me far away from my focus, and to my heart I cannot lie. Stars, made of stars, up above, made to fall. Stars, counting stars, and they guide me through the dark. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss, life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Moving on was never harder with knowledge of all the things I leave behind. I got a new friend in my life that is perfect, and you're no longer on my mind. Sun, warming sun, and my life's just begun. Sun, under the sun, I'll be fine and you'll be gone when nothing's like home.
If you've been around my channel for some time now, you know that spot where I just picked up that beach towel is where our lab Drake loves to stay and to sleep. That's her favorite spot. So I always try to keep that towel fresh and clean. So I'm just going to put a new towel there after I vacuum the den in just a moment. But I'll go in the den, turn on my Christmas lights, and get my blankets and pillows picked up and get the den back in order. And while I'm tidying up, can anyone spot what movie I'm watching on my TV?
You go when nothing's like home. I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home.
I work a full-time job outside of the house, so I don't do a lot of cleaning during the week. I'll kind of keep things tidied up, but as far as having everything in the house cleaned at one time, that normally doesn't get done until a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. And I do love taking some few hours early in the morning and just getting the entire house picked up and clean. It's just the best feeling to me. Let me know in the comment section, do you do most of your cleaning during the week or during the weekend? Friends, if you're still watching my video today, thank you so much for putting up with my scratchy voice and staying to the end of the video. That supports my channel so much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button because that really helps promote this video. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you did subscribe during this video, leave me a comment in the comment section, maybe your name and where you're from. If you're a returning subscriber, hello, let's talk in the comment section. You guys know I love you dearly and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.